Get in here. There we go. So this demo implies that there will be a third demo at some point. So that's cool. I think I messed with this. Locked to Polish. What do you mean by just barely visible? Whatever. Alright. We're going to the Janowski house. We got environmental puzzles, 2XD rendering showcase, oozing atmosphere, so much atmosphere. Oh. Oh, this is weird. I guess that was like a launcher? X interact, circle return. Okay. Got doors. Got a light. We've got rotation. Okay, so the character is, I think he's a 2D sprite that they just have a lighting effect on, but it's done really well. Also, it's in 45-degree increments. Entry phone mounted on the wall. We came to town. Deziorne Colonia? I'm gonna butcher all of this. Came to town with one goal: to find your friend Bartek and bring him home. The search has led you to this place, the Janowski house. Some clues point that you can find the underground tunnels map here. If that is true, you will be able to reach your next stop, the brewery, the last known whereabouts of Bartek. One of the few sane people in the town is waiting by the entry phone, assisting you from a distance. Her name is Anita, and you're stuck together in this mess of a situation, whether you like it or not. She certainly doesn't. Remember that whenever you get stuck, you can check the map, look at your inventory, and go through any notes you have found. Inspect your surroundings, look for clues, and use any advice you can. The Trinity knows you're gonna need it. This place is not there to help you, neither will it accept your help. It's too late for that. Just kidding, the padlock code is 2137. Please mind that while the events happening in this demo are considered canon, this particular gameplay bit will not be included in the actual game, and that it's still missing a lot of the cool stuff that we're working on. With love, Sonka. prequel demo? Plastic box mounted on the wall. A faint electric hum can be heard coming from it. The door is stuck and won't open without a narrow tool. Large rusty padlock keeping the door shut. The broken key is jammed inside. There's no way to take it out. There's just no way. This is a small map with a shade. It's missing a light bulb. What will you do?
Huh?
Light bulb is still necessary for it to work. Physics! Oh! Oh, that's weird. So this... It has physics, but it rotates on a... It also rotates on 45s? No, never mind. It might favor 45-degree angles, but it's not locked to it. Dirty armchair. There are cigarette holes in the upholstery.
Halo? Ktoś tu jest? Hej, proszę, wysłuchaj mnie. Potrzebuję twojej pomocy.
Czy ty jesteś pan Bartek?
Co?
Wujek pan Bartek? Ten, co chodził z notatnikiem i pytał o różne rzeczy?
Tak, to ja. Wujek pan Bartek.
To ja, Maciek.
Maciek. Maciek, czemu wszędzie jest tak ciemno?
Nie wiem, naprawdę. Ta pani od białej sukienki szperała w skrzynce elektrycznej w przedsionku.
Alright, I need to turn this up. The sink is inoperable. It's entirely clogged with ooze. This is a small lamp with a shade. What will you do with the switch?
Poważnie?
Switch doesn't seem to work. Perhaps there's no power. They got the light bulb. Found a light bulb. Will you keep it? Yeah, sure. Nope, can't go that far. Put in the light bulb. Put the light bulb into the lamp. Okay, we can go upstairs now. Lock from the other side. A joyful female humming can be heard coming from the room. You can just barely hear it. Oh, there's a door here. Is there a run button? Nope. Switch doesn't seem to work. Perhaps there's no power. There are many fridge magnets with city names. Zakopane, Sobot, Warsaw, Krakow. Krakow? Oh. Dishes with stale leftovers. The oilcloth is covered with greasy drops of chicken soup. I hear a phone. Instead of decorative plates with folk patterns. Long scratches on the floor, likely caused by moving a piece of furniture. Wait, wasn't there a phone downstairs?
Jak sytuacja?
Nic mi nie jest. Jest pełno mazi. Nie ma prądu. Nie byłem...
Janowscy. Rodzina, która tu mieszka. Spotkałeś kogoś z nich? Jak wyglądają? Zauważyłeś coś niezwykłego?
Nic tu kurwa nie jest zwykłe. Co mam ci powiedzieć?
Posłuchaj, jeśli zależy ci na tej durnej mapie, która doprowadzi cię do tego twojego Bartka, rozejrzyj się po domu. Spróbuj wszystko oświetlić najlepiej jak się da. Plazmo... Ta maś... Nie lubi sztucznego światła. Pogadaj z gówniarzem, może coś z niego wyciśniesz.
Już z nim gadałem. Mówił, że ktoś grzebał w skrzynce z korkami.
Gratulacje. Dzieciak rozgryzł to szybciej od ciebie. Światło elektryczne potrzebuje prądu. Nadążasz? A prąd mieszka w tej buczącej skrzynce przy drzwiach. Uważaj tam na siebie. Jeszcze się tu pokręcę. Jakbyś kogoś potrzebował z mózgiem.
What a nice lady. Alright, hang on. I have to go deal with puppers real quick. Give me 1 second. Hi, Nesper. Be right back. Is something a bit off? Telephone card. Still has a few units left required when using the phone booth. I guess that's your save. Oh, your save. Is it 45 degrees off? Because I can fix that.
Huh?
Switch doesn't seem to work. Perhaps there's no power. Found a dull knife. Will you keep it? Yeah. Chipped kitchen knife. Too dull to be considered a weapon. Yeah. Hmm. No, you don't understand. It's too dull. I won't take thanks from Grandpa's and Grandma's room, especially when they lock door. I won't take thanks from Grandpa's and Grandma's room, especially when they lock door. Alright, Bart.
Wujek pan Bartek?
Maciek? Ty tutaj?
What?
Jak tu wlazłeś?
Powiedzmy, że jestem bardzo dobry w chowanego. Właśnie dlatego pani od białej sukienki mnie nie znalazła.
A, rozumiem. Bawiłeś się żarówkami i bezpiecznikami?
Nie, naprawdę nie.
Powiedz prawdę. Muszę wiedzieć, gdzie są.
No dobra. Przestraszyłem się, jak przyszła ta pani od białej sukienki. Potem se pomyślałem, że ona też może się bać ciemności. Każdy się boi. Poszedłem do skrzynki i zacząłem wykręcać korki i wtedy usłyszałem hałas.
Jaki hałas?
Nie mogę ci powiedzieć. Był bardzo straszny. Spanikowałem. Pamiętam tylko tyle, że wbiegłam do salonu i schowałam się pod kanapą.
Small lamp with shades, missing a light bulb.
Huh?
Long scratches on the floor, likely caused by moving a piece of furniture. Okay. So I need to do that to get rid of those tendrils. Long scratches on the floor.
Co jest?
Door's locked.
Kurwa.
Okay, so I only have one light bulb, but if I take it out, I can't go back up.
Po raz pierwszy mamusia zostawiła cię samego? Poświeć na maś, jeśli cię blokuje. Aha, poprzesuwaj meble albo coś.
Jak jesteś taka mądra, to czemu nie wejdziesz do środka i sama tego nie zrobisz?
No jasne, na pewno potrzebujesz moich 40 kg żywej wagi, żeby przepchnąć kilka mebli.
I don't think there's a lamp in here. Okay, I outright can't move past it. It doesn't hurt me or anything. Just a blocker.
Spróbuj schować się pod kanapą w salonie i zrobić zasadzkę na tę panią od białej sukienki. To tam się najpierw schowałem, ale potem było mi strasznie niewygodnie.
Can I do that? Not a mechanic? I don't think that's a mechanic. Crushed. Completely inoperable.
Co jest?
Okay, so nothing I can do up there. Use the knife to open the fuse box. Okay, we do have one fuse, so I want to where am I? I'm in the entrance. So I think I want it in the green or in the yellow. Let's put it in the yellow. Musty odor comes from the washing machine. There are damp clothes inside. Found a watering can. Will you keep it?
Spróbuj schować się pod kanapą w salonie i to tam się...
Sink is inoperable, it's entirely clogged with ooze. Pot filled with chopped vegetables and eggs coated in mayonnaise. Rain fiercely patters against the window, as if it never intended to stop falling. I did it.
Poważnie?
Door's locked. TV screen is shattered into dozens of pieces. Strong winds, but not impossible winds. Meat cleavers stuck in the table and dark red stains of blood dripping down the tablecloth. Not gonna take the cleaver? Very strong legs on this man. Didn't you say underneath the couch or the armrest or what? The cleaver has a table attached to it. It's too heavy to pick up. Okay, so that's a problem, right? The game's giving me hints again.
Nie mogę pojąć, czemu to aż tyle trwa. Rusz głową. Na pewno byłeś w każdym pomieszczeniu i zabrałeś wszystko, co się dało? Może da się jakoś sprawdzić, czy wszędzie zajrzałeś?
It's got an RE2 map. It's got an RE2 map. Kitchen and living room stuff.
Spróbuj schować się pod kanapą w salonie i zrobić
Hide under
zasadzkę
the
na
couch.
tym paniu. To tam się najpierw schowałem, ale...
Oh, there we go. Key with the tag. None of this junk is useful anymore. None of it. There we go. Gotta use the rotation. Charred hand and a pile of ashes. I did my last penance accordingly to what our good provost said. My husband and I already have the results. The due date is set in August. Since my last confession, I've committed the following sins. I argued with my mother, and I doubted my faith in the face of my father's sickness. I deeply regret all my sins. I'm scared I won't be able to join the penitent mass. I want to make atonement to purify my soul. For my next penance, I'll do what was spoken in the sermon. I'll remove the root of evil from my body. Metal.
Przepraszam, że zabrałem korki. Kiedy przyszła tu ta pani od białej sukienki, wpadłem w panikę. I ja wykręciłem też wszystkie żarówki, które mogłem znaleźć i rozbiłem je, żeby ją odstraszyć. Ale nie wchodziłem do pokoju babci i dziadka. Tam mi nie wolno.
Kurwa. Poważnie?
Pomóż!
Cholera jasna!
Pomóż!
Jezus Maria, Tomuś! Wystraszyłeś mnie. Słyszałam jakieś hałasy, ale nie wiedziałam, że to ty. Myślałam, że to jaki intruz. No to zamknęłam drzwi. W dzisiejszych czasach to wszędzie pełno groźnych typów.
Jak się tu dostałaś do cholery?
No przecie ja sąsiadka jestem. A co, jakby się coś złego działo pod ich nieobecność? Spójrz, no Tomuś, im dłużej patrzę na te zasłony, tym bardziej mi się podobają. Wszyscy pękną z zazdrości, jak zobaczą moją suknię. Teraz wybacz, ale nie mam za dużo czasu. Muszę zacząć szyć.
Hej! Czemu masz pierścionek dziadka? To nie zabawka, wiesz?
To naprawdę pierścionek twojego dziadka? Te symbole...
No jasne, że tak, ale możesz go na trochę pożyczyć. Tylko odłóż go potem na miejsce, dobra?
Matko jedyna, co za burdel. Jak ja mam tu cokolwiek znaleźć? Wszędzie zajrzałam i nic. Co to? To Janowska nie ma żadnych przyborów krawieckich? Może dzieciaki mają jakieś kredki i linijki, to sobie poradzę, jeśli w ogóle je wygrzebię. dzieciaki narobiły bałaganu, to niech same zbiorą rzeczy. Może teraz uda mi się znaleźć jakieś ołówki i linijki do zdjęcia miary. Ale wciąż nie mogę niczego uszyć bez maszyny. Musi być gdzieś w piwnicy, ale klucz się złamał w tej cholernej kłódce. Tomuś, kochaneczku, pomóż kobiecie w potrzebie. Tu potrzeba męskiej ręki.
Jakieś postępy?
Znalazłem mapę tuneli, ale jest na slajdzie. Muszę go wyświetlić.
Na pewno jakiś projektor jest w szkole, ale w szkole jest pełno...
Nie muszę tam iść. Po co mieliby slajd, którego nie mają na czym wyświetlić? To duży dom, pełno tu rupieci. Znajdę go.
Dobra, tylko się pospiesz.
I've been muted for a little bit. I don't know how long. But anyway, I was talking about how I have no idea what kind of shotgun this is because it doesn't look like it's a pump action and it doesn't look like it's a break like it breaks open. Okay, shoot the padlock. Shoot the padlock. Very safe. It also doesn't say I have ammo, so I guess it's a key item, effectively. Perhaps there's no power. Okay. Proudly presented by Sanka. Magnum Opus, DX. Oh, it's credits. Looks like a Polish team, mostly. Hoarded dated housewares, too worn out to use, too good to throw out. Ain't that just the way? Myself groaning under the weight of mason jars with compote and pickled vegetables. Wardrobe loaded with summer clothes to be brought out in a couple of months. Old projector used to display images on slides. Insert the slide. The Janowski house demo ends here, but the story will continue. However, don't focus too much on what you have seen here. There probably was no slide. There was no white dressed lady. Were the rooms always so empty? A lot of Holstin is still in the future. We want to share this future with you. Help us by filling a quick survey below. No. Oh. Okay. Yeah, so it's got, this is basically a launcher for each of the demo segments. Choose a level. Highest score? Alright, let's see what the combat's about.
Uszanowanko, moje nazwisko Przemysław Wodnik. Witam na interaktywnej wystawie Muzeum Ziemi Warmińskiej w Olsztynie. Oddział terenowy Jeziorne Kolonia. Tytuł wystawy Holstin. Mechaniki walki i poruszania się. Teraz uskuteczniane są, prawda, prace konstrukcyjne, więc sprawy wyglądają nieco inaczej niż powinny. Tymczasowo mamy taką jakby wersję demonstracyjną. I nie wszystko można robić.
Demonstracyjną?
Zapoznaj się pan z tabliczkami w pomieszczeniu, to się pan dowiesz. Potem zapraszam w dalszą część wystawy.
I mean, I did use the gun on a lock. It's not the use I wanted, but it's the use I got. Industrial lubricants and greases way past the expiration date.
Mam czytać jakieś tabliczki?
Musu nie ma. Ale żeby potem nie było, że pan czegoś nie wiesz.
A to nie pan jest tutaj przewodnikiem?
Nie, to nie. Wolny kraj.
For now. Found a rusty key. 4 slots now. Heavily corroded key, time and nasty environment made it very fragile. Faded globe with a fractured stand. It's a lot of goop. Or stink comes from the barrel. Something must have died here. Okay, so I have 3 exits? it looks like. This camera's wigging out a little bit. I don't know if I like it moving that much when you swap directions. Hmm. Hello. Hmm. I don't want to send them food back. The food's good the first time, not so good the second time. Reverse camera controls in the settings menu. Right. Got it, I got it. Be sure to look around if you feel like you missed something of value. Some interactions are only accessible from a certain camera angle. Rest of the metal door is locked. What will you do? Key fell apart in use. Okay.
Huh?
Door's locked and won't open without a key. Okay, so I have to choose which door I open, I guess. Found a rusty key. Found flashlight. The tentacle-like pseudopods hide when electric light shines on them. To conserve batteries, switch the flashlight off by pressing the right stick. Enemies can see and will react to the flashlight beam. Okay, so we got Silent Hill, but also creepy blockers. Old Soviet flashlight. It's essential for seeing anything in the pitch darkness of the tunnels. However, it can draw attention of opponents. 0% charge.
Ja już te tunele znam na pamięć, ale można się pogubić, jak się tu jest pierwszy raz. Jak pan nie widzisz, jak przejść dalej, to sobie poświeć latarką. Nie ma się co wstydzić. Zwracam uwagę, prawda, że latarka nie działa, jak nie ma w sobie czego? Baterii.
What? Hey. Okay, they can hurt me now. Take a rusty key. Take batteries. Panasonic. Panasonic. Common light in a den of thieves. Pitch dark, underground, Colonia. Any daredevil that would find himself. El Dorado of creatures, perhaps. But how did they get there? Maybe the representing the people tried to. Tunnel treasures as historians. Valuable study material. One can find some Nazi. Before Romania was recovered, Professor Jerzy Pelch, terrorist band of for several years. Scholars still cannot explain of the common folk, according to a local resident. And goons started there. They took respectable, started bringing more stuff, and for now, but that's certainly not history of the tunnels. Warmia Land is planning to venture into younger citizens about disturbing piece of the People's Republic. The reactionary hoodlums still hustle. Your only move is to hustle. Remember to turn the lights off when you leave. Power various small appliances such as a flashlight.
Zapraszam za mną.
Follow me,
Zapraszam, nie ma się
please.
czego bać.
Ah. Yeah, it needs 4 batteries, but works with 2? I don't know. Maybe they're rechargeable batteries and just they've lost their juice. Alright, before we go to level 2, I'm gonna get up and grab a drink. I'll be right back. Okay. Going forward.
W imieniu całej Rady Nadzorczej naszej placówki mam przyjemność powitać w kolejnej sekcji wystawy. Przypomnę tutaj o tym, że na terenie należy zachować zasady bezpieczeństwa i higieny pracy. Radzę się dobrze skradać, bo na ewentualność jakiejś katastrofy, to wiesz pan.
Jakiej znowu katastrofy?
No wiesz pan, jak ktoś ma pecha, to mu w drewnianym kościele cegła na głowę spadnie. A tutaj, to jak się pan dasz zauważyć, to pana ukatrupią.
To na pewno część wystawy?
No, ale to tylko tak demonstracyjnie, bo to taka demonstracyjna wystawa. W razie W zawsze możesz pan zacząć jeszcze raz. Tylko proszę nie robić zdjęć z lampą.
June 11th, 1979. Employee name, Assistant Curator, Mashet Baksinski. As a newly appointed Assistant Curator, I was sent to Dejourne Colonia by the Museum of the Warmia Land to examine the underground tunnels that are to be turned into a living exhibition. Having conducted a visual inspection, I am to believe much more time is necessary than we initially assumed. Items of factual historical value need to be sorted out from the common waste, then prepared and secured. Some are in possession of a group that could possibly prove to be subversive. However, I am sure that after peaceful negotiations, they will gladly help us with this task for the sake of the common good. They'll stick to crouch. While crouching, you move more quietly and are less visible, so you can sneak past enemies. Turn off your flashlight because enemies will notice the light coming from it. There's a guy. Look at him go. Oh, that's not a guy. That's the man.
Samym skradaniem to pan daleko nie zajdziesz. Bo co pan zrobisz, jak wszędzie będzie jasno? Ale nie bój pan żaby. Na tablicach będzie coś niecoś o unikach i kopniakach. I jak
Dodging
pan
and
przeczytasz,
kicking?
to zapraszam do zabawy. W wojsku był?
Był.
No to pan raczej będziesz wiedział. Ścieżka zdrowia.
Chyba pan żartuje.
Oczywiście, że tak. Taka demonstracyjna ścieżka zdrowia. Na żarty. Chociaż, jak to mówi dzisiejsza młodzież, jak dostaniesz bułę na ryj, to żarty się skończą.
Do they say that nowadays? Found herbs. Bunch of dried herbs can be used to heal small wounds. Useful for crafting. Need a dodge. I'll have to see how the dodge, like, actually works. Like, does it have iframes, or am I just using it for... Because it's not very fast, right? Like, maybe the back step is nice to have. Like, a back step can be nice in these games, but like it doesn't seem faster than just flicking the stick. Okay, important to note you can dodge while crouching. TV with a broken matrix and a crochet doily on top. School notebook with unfinished homework. Describe your imaginary friend and write what you would do if they were real. November 3rd, I found a shelter to live in. It's a new chapter in my life, so I'm gonna write about it. Isidore told me to do so, to keep a log. It's good for keeping the mind busy, he says. Took me from the street and showed me the tunnels. I didn't know you could live there. Thought the police shoo people like us away. So now there's me and Isidore. There's also Gianek, Mundik, and Lodzia. It's dark and humid in there, but it's less cold than in the street. Logia said that Provost Antoni would visit us tomorrow. I feel tired, so I'm going to lie down and try to sleep. I won't feel the rain falling down my head for the first time in forever. Found a doer. Right trigger to kick. Kicking pushes back enemies and can knock them down. Some objects, such as wooden crates and barrels, can be destroyed by kicking. Big Kiku.
W razie jakbyś pan potrzebował jakichś wyjaśnień, to wal pan do mnie jak w dym. W razie jakbyś pan potrzebował jakichś wyjaśnień, to wal pan do mnie jak w dym. Noż do jasnej. W razie jakbyś pan Noż do jasnej. Panie, co pan? Noż do jasnej. Panie, co pan?
Okay, you can dodge and kick from a crouch. Nope. Wait. Did I lose my ability to dodge? It was the circle button, right? Common Light and a Den of Thieves. Nominate decent citizens. Hits dark underground tunnels. Digiorna Colonia. Any daredevil that would find himself. Didn't I read this? Yeah, this was in the last section. Kicking and dodging are useful when you're swarmed by enemies. Both abilities have different strengths and drawbacks. Properly used, any of them may be a difference between life and death.
Dzieciaki to bez przerwy coś zostawiają. Picia, słodycze, albo i całe tornistry. Dzieciaki... Noż do jasnej.
He's got stuff going on with his leg too, man. I think he's turning. Armchairs whose upholstery is covered in sting burns and stains. Hopefully it's just blood. Oh, it's the wrong kind of crate.
Proszę, proszę. Widzę, że nawet się pan nie zgrzałeś. Aż dziwne. A no tak, przepraszam pana. Zapomniałem powiedzieć o jednej rzeczy.
Jeszcze jakieś młodzieżowe powiedzonko?
Musimy porozmawiać o energii, może na następnej części wystawy. Naprzód, młodzieży świata!
This structure is kind of weird. I feel like they could have done this a little bit faster.
No dobrze, teraz możemy rozmawiać o tej energii. Otóż widzisz pan, na dole masz pan taki biały pasek.
Jaki pasek?
No tu, na dole. On pokazuje, ile pan masz energii.
O czym pan w ogóle mówi?
Naprawdę go nie ma? A to szkoda. Ale jak się przestanie o nim mówić, to się pojawia z powrotem. I jak pan coś kopniesz, albo będziesz robił jakieś inne męczące rzeczy, to ten pasek się trochę skróci. To znaczy, że się pan męczysz i trzeba trochę odpocząć.
Stamina bar. Isn't that my health bar? Okay. Alright. So if you're that's actually kind of lenient. If you run out of stamina, you're slowed down for a little bit, but it doesn't stop you from dodging or kicking if you really need to. Three-door wardrobe made of oak. Someone cut a heart on it. During your exploration, you'll find items that will replenish your energy instantly. Hey, thanks for the messages you left for me. I thought I could make some for you. I first came here because my stinky bumhole brothers don't let me play with them. Mom tells me don't worry, just go play with other girls, but I want to know their secret base. I followed them to find out where they sneak away at night, and then you remember what happened on Saturday. When Riziak found me, he was mad at me, but I told him to let me stay and I won't tell Mom. So now I can play with them. The tunnels are kind of scary and very dark. There are many things there. Smelly clothes, cans with very old food. There's an old fridge and many other things. I also found a pretty mirror and Casper? Let me take it home. I'll show it to you when you come out. P.S. It's okay that you're afraid to come out, but we and the people here are nice. I'll keep writing to you about them and leaving the notes here, so maybe you won't be so afraid. Huh. The white bar at the bottom of the screen represents your energy. Actions such as kicking or dodging depleted. Energy regenerates over time. If you let your energy drain completely, the regeneration freezes for a moment. Energy regenerates more quickly if you remain in one place for a while. Huh. Yep.
No i z tą, prawda, energią czasami jest różnie. Jak pana ktoś walnie, to jest dostaniesz pan w nos, to ten pasek robi się, no, jaki?
Krótszy?
Nie! Ma się rozumieć, że nie. Krótszy się robi, jak pan kogoś kopniesz, albo coś w tym rodzaju, prawda? Jak to pana ktoś kopie, to robi się czerwony. Może ja zrobię, żeby było łatwiej zrozumieć. Uwaga, pokazuję i objaśniam. Oj, oj, oj.
Ow.
Cholera, co pan robi?
Teraz zapraszam do właściwej sekcji wystawy, w której nauczysz się pan, co zrobić dalej. Proszę się nie przejmować, do wesela się zagoi.
Found alcohol. Maximum value of energy depends on your current health. The more you're damaged, the less max energy you have. At 50% health or lower, performing a kick or dodge will completely deplete your energy. Below 25%, you can no longer run. July 24th, 1979. This is different. Curator. I was able to conduct a more detailed inspection of the items located in the tunnels. It turned out there are German uniforms from World War II, books from the 1930s and early 1940s, various pieces of silver cutlery, and unique pieces of clothing. Oh, it's a continuation. I kindly asked the museum board to send professionals who would provide detailed descriptions and help secure the objects. Their help would be needed to clean and sort waste from items that would serve as our future exhibits. One person qualified in negotiations would also be essential to persuade residents to relocate. With a bit of time, it would be our most beautiful exhibition. Herbs. In the inventory menu, you can combine alcohol and herbs to create Adur, a potent healing item. Herbs can be used without combining them with alcohol, but their healing effect is much lower on their own. Completely restores health. Okay, so I'm going to take a wild guess here and say that herbs restore 25% HP and Adur restores 100%. So, or not, yeah. So alcohol is basically a red herb. That's not a dodge.
No proszę, jaki piękny kawaler. Zdrów jak ryc.
Nie podoba mi się ta wystawa.
A następna sekcja jest jeszcze lepsza.
When do I get guns? I wish. Divine support.
Nie może mnie pan po prostu wypuścić?
Oj, 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 oj. Naprawdę się panu nie podoba? To ja strajkuję. Koniec zwiedzania dla pana. Dopóki pan nie spełnisz moich żądań.
Czyli mogę sobie stąd iść?
Oczywiście, że nie. To jest muzeum. Ktoś musi zwiedzać, a ktoś musi oprowadzać. Taka jest kolej rzeczy. Od teraz pan jesteś przewodnik, a ja tu zwiedzam.
Nie na tym polega strajk.
Jak pan chcesz dyskutować, to na moich warunkach. Jako przewodniczący komitetu strajkowego prezentuję, prawda, żądania. Do kontynuacji zwiedzania potrzebne jest zakończenie marudzenia i obrazek z papieżem.
Obrazek z papieżem?
Aha, czyli przestanie marudzenia nie jest takim problemem. Tak, obrazek z papieżem. Przecież to strajk. Na pewno Ojciec Święty go wspiera. Obrazek symbolicznie wystarczy. Przecież jego eminencja tu nie będzie się wlókł pod ziemię.
I am unfamiliar with the Catholic Church's history of strikes. P64. Small handgun using 9mm caliber rounds. Very simple in construction and moderately reliable. Okay, now this looks like a real gun. Not like that shotgun. Shotgun looked weird. But maybe it was just too zoomed out, I don't know. It's true. Could stand to be crabbier. Handgun bullets. You can reload your weapon by pressing square. Left trigger to enter aiming mode. Aiming mode slowly depletes energy. You can't enter aiming mode in safe areas, but you can still reload your weapon and use healing items. Okay, so the game's broken up into safe and combat zones. Any unnecessary action may draw unwanted attention. Make sure you heal and reload your weapons before stepping within the earshot of enemies. Whoa. Game is cool. Look at this game go. It is weird that I'm getting like 40 FPS here though. Get out of here. Aiming's kinda weird. Found nails. Found alcohol. Highly concentrated alcohol, unsuitable for consumption. Highly concentrated. Basically rubbing alcohol. Projector with no picture to display. Found a small pouch. Inventory size increased. You can create handgun bullets by combining nails and gunpowder. I don't think that's how that works. Handful of nails made out of hardened steel used for crafting. Box of explosive powder. Yep, there's bullets. Reloading's pretty slow. Ammunition and materials needed to create it are not easy to come by. Sometimes it's a good idea to avoid combat if you don't have enough resources. You can combine alcohol and herbs to create Adur, a potent healing concoction. Okay. Cannot combine alcohol in the P64. Nothing wants to drink with this. Oh God. No, don't do that. Oh God. What the heck was that, man? Yeah. This, I don't think that's a super great idea. Yeah, I'll use it. Well, I think it's even worse that, like... Okay, so... Is there a setting for this, maybe? No. So, I would like a setting for this. I don't know if it should be default or not. But I want to aim where the camera's pointing, not where my player's pointing. That's throwing me off. Right? That, or do like a Resident Evil auto aim thing, where when you aim, it points at the... Like it turns the camera towards the nearest enemy. Not necessarily aims at them, but like just points you in their general direction. Doors locked. Found batteries. November 4th, and quite a good night. Yannick has a bad cough and he woke me up a couple times, but I guess I can get used to it. There are many things here in the tunnels: clothes, single shoes, some furniture, and old equipment, even canned food and some old meds. Isidore says they were left by the German soldiers and people who lived there after the war, and some gypsies, junkies, and teenagers who ran away from home. In the afternoon, Provost Antoni came here. He gave us some blankets and talked to us. He's a kind man. He asked us what we need and promised to organize a fundraiser in church. Left us the Bible and showed us what to read first. I think I'm good here. Small pouch. Nails. I now have 2 fanny packs. Nope, can't do that. Not easy to come by. Sometimes you just gotta not do the combat. Authorized personnel only.
Kurwa.
we go. Big ammo. Get out of here. Oh, there's so many guys. Is every hit 25% of your health? So, I think what's wild to me, the stamina on aiming is really weird. But I think what's worse is you have the aiming stamina, but also stamina for shooting. And I feel like you should probably only have one of those things. Right? Because, like, the idea is they don't want you to be in combat for too long before you have to move. Alright, sure. But, like, can I at least be in combat for as long as I'm able to sustain it? That's just a dude. Bookshelf full of publications dating back to the early 1900s. Small pouch. Rusty key. Alright, well. Worth it. So, like, I'm sure the full game won't be like structured like this for all the areas where there's just a small gate that is in between you and a danger zone. But like, I could also see where maybe there are places where like a door does. So you probably can do a similar thing in the full game where you just abuse the safe zones. Or a door. Just abuse a door. Doors are extremely strong. Telephone card. Got it. Log date September 16th, 1980. Lead assistant curator. The work is going on splendidly. Just yesterday, an elderly resident of Colonia shared an interesting story with us that can be categorized as a legend. He claims that these passages were built by the Nazis to keep prisoners there and torture them. After the war, the soldiers left the tunnels without unlocking the rooms. It is believed that people who were forgotten about and died there haunt this place to this day. It's surely worth being included in our exhibition description. As for the date of opening, still nothing can be said with certainty, but a year and a half seems to be a valid perspective. We're encountering a multitude of technical difficulties, including loss of equipment, electricity shortages, as well as lack of cooperation from the residents. Speaking of which, I want to take notice that my plea for a negotiation expert was left unanswered.
Taki może być?
Ojej, jak żywy. Zwycięstwo ludu pracującego.
Idziemy dalej?
Się robi. Teraz musimy nadrobić czas, który żeśmy zmarnowali. Bo nie wyrobimy normy.
Okay. A handful of guns. I've been at this for a little while. What time is it?
Z tych eksponatów,
Really
które
should
pan
be moving.
zobaczysz w tej części demonstracji, zarząd jest naprawdę zadowolony. Dużo się napracowali i mają nadzieję, że się panu spodoba. Tylko nie popsuj pan, bo dla innych też musi starczyć.
Skoro tak się napracowali, to nie powinno się tak od razu zepsuć.
No, niby tak, ale wiesz pan jak jest.
Your coffee co. Oh, we have hotkeys now. Caffeine candy. It's no coffee, but it still gives a bit of a kick. Completely restores energy when used. Items in the top row of inventory are assigned to quick slots. If an item can be used from a quick slot, it will show up on the HUD in the bottom right corner. Selecting a weapon from a quick slot will equip it. Healing and energizing items will be used. Whoa, dude. Washing machine load damn tatters. It's not connected though. Well, coffee cup. Alcohol. Small pouch. Nails. Scrap. AK-17. Sure. Look at that sucker. Timeless automatic rifle manufactured primarily with durability in mind, paying little attention to precision or user comfort. I don't know if that's how that worked. Dirty rags and pieces of metal that used to be a part of something useful for crafting. AK-17 is a good old automatic rifle that makes up for its poor precision with rated fire. Can't craft rifle ammunition by combining nails and scrap. You can craft, right, nails and scrap. Okay. Figured it would be gunpowder, but that's interesting. It means you need a lot of nails.
Kiedy to będzie wszystko gotowe? Panie, kto to wie? Rok, 2. 24 najwcześniej.
Small pouch. Oh, ooh. Imprecise as crap, but it's sure does work, huh? I got a little twang for suiting the barrel. Gunpowder. Armchair half eaten by rats. Rusty key. Scrap. Rusty key. Gunpowder. Shotgun. Not enough space. Herbs. October 5th, 1980. Curator Hannah Schislek. Having fixed multiple oversights and corrected wrong decisions made by my predecessor, it can surely be said that the living exhibition in the tunnels will be open for public viewing before the end of December. Local military police officer Sergeant Jabonsky was very helpful with relocating the unlawful occupants. Women, children, the elderly, and mentally disabled were provided a humanitarian aid. Why can't I read today? From the church to keep them from distracting our exhibition during winter. What a kind police officer. Bashka can take out multiple foes with a single shot. You can craft shotgun shells by combining gunpowder and scrap.
Niestety nasza wystawa ma swoje czasy świetności już za sobą, ale przynajmniej jest czysto.
Hmm. Ugh. Ow. Yeah, it's a breakaway. Isn't there something in here? Herbs. Which... Sure. Oh, go away. What if I just left?
Noż do jasnej kurwy nędzy.
Wait, are they back? Yeah. Um, make handgun rounds. Guess I'm making handgun rounds. Ah! Oh, you've lost your head.
Jak tam wrażenia? Chyba nieźle się pan prezes spisał, prawda? Zawsze po tej części lubię się trochę zatrzymać, odsapnąć i zapytać, jak się podoba. Bo to takie, prawda, oczko w głowie Rady Nadzorczej zawsze było. Niektóre eksponaty szefostwo z własnych kolekcji użyczyli nawet. I jak się podoba? Albo nie. Nie mów pan. Dostaniesz pan do wypełnienia formularzyk.
Muszę?
Ale to tylko chwilka będzie. I to jeszcze taki nowoczesny, elektroniczny. No, a teraz zarząd chce panu pokazać listę nazwisk, co tu tę wystawę, prawda, zaprezentowali.
Credits again.
W imieniu prezesa dziękuję za odwiedzenie wystawy. Prosimy o wypełnienie formularza i dodanie naszego Holstina na listę życzeń.
What is it open to? Google Doc, Google Form. Mm. What's your favorite weapon? What's your least favorite weapon? Kick or dodge? Ah. What do you think about the difficulty? Was the performance smooth? The frame rate was kind of low, but the performance was smooth. What's your processor and card? What's your age? Alright. Kind of basic. Keep it open. So I'm not gonna do the challenge because I'm a little pressed for time.